Hey everyone, just preaching here from Accelerate ID Services and F11.ca Labs. Today I'm going to show you an attack that doesn't steal your password, doesn't break MFA, and still gives attackers full access to your environment. This is OAuth Consent Phishing. Instead of hacking your password, attackers trick users into granting permissions to a malicious app. The user logs in normally, MFA works perfectly, but the moment they click accept, access is granted. In this F11.ca lab, experiment 16, I built a safe environment using a Microsoft Entra ID tenant, a victim account, and a malicious OAuth app. Let's walk through exactly how this works. First, I created an app registration. I gave it a believable name like Finance Reports Viewer. Then I added permissions like mail.read, Files.Read, enough to access sensitive data. Next, I generated a consent URL. This is a phishing link. It looks legitimate because it points to Microsoft's login page. The victim receives a message link. Please review this report. They click the link, login, and they see this screen. One click on accept and the attacker is in. Let's assume this is an attacker server. So it has pointed the user to the attacker server URL. Since I tested this for dummy purpose, therefore I did not put any real URL. So you will see an error. Our aim is to get the access token generated from this link. So let's quickly copy the access token. I copied the access token from the Python web server. Without prompting any MFA, without password, I can still get the details. Since this user does not have a license assigned, I won't be able to see the emails data. However, I still try to get the data related to the user identity, for instance, mail, email ID, and as well as user principal name. All those things I can still get it without requesting, without even logging to their portal. I just stole their access token. Now here's the scary part. Once consent is granted, the attacker can use Microsoft Graph APIs to read emails and access data. And because of offline access, they can maintain persistence without the user logging in again. MFA did not fail here. It worked exactly as designed. The system trusts the app because the user approved it. This is why this attack is so dangerous. It abuses trust. To detect this login, you need to monitor Entra ID logs, look for consent to application events, unknown app names, and unusual Graph API activity. The best defense is simple but powerful. Disable user account, enable admin approval workflows, and monitor application activity closely. From a business perspective, this means data can be exfiltrated without triggering traditional alerts. Emails, files, and sensitive data, all exposed silently. If you want more real-world identity attack labs like this, follow along. This is experiment 16 and there's a lot more coming. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next video.